Hello, everybody, and welcome to PRA Network 2. I'm your host, Phoenix, with my buddy Flashbang. Say hi, Flashbang.
Hello, Flashbang.
We are here at USA Speedway and iRacing tonight for the double header that is the short track Extravaganza, starting with the Asphalt Assault Street Stock Series and the Late Model Stock Series. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. We are ready for some short track action tonight. Are you ready for this, Flashbang at USA Speedway?
I will be as ready as I can get.
Flashbang is our official for the night. We will hope that his internet stays live this entire time, unlike last week. So, to start us off, USA International Speedway is located in Lakeland, Florida. It's a 3/4 of a mile concrete oval. Operated from 1995 to 2008. 14-degree bank turns, seating capacity of 6,500. It hosted various races, including the USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series, the ASA National Tour, the ARCA Racing Series, the NASCAR Southeast Series. Notable drivers like Joey Logano, Brian Vickers, and James Buescher competed there. The track closed in 2008 due to financial changes and challenges and shifting interest in motorsports in the area. By 2012, the facility was demolished, and the site is now the house of Amazon warehouse. That's depressing. Despite its physical absence, USA International Speedway lives on in the virtual racing world through iRacing. The track is available as free content, or I refer to it as base content because it's not free. You got to pay the subscription fee. For all the iRacing members and it utilizes its various series on both asphalt or concrete, technically concrete, and dirt, both. Tonight we're going to be on the asphalt. So yeah, this is going to be the challenging track of the week. We've got a few cars on the track now. For some reason, I have no sound coming through my headphones in the sim.
Oh, that's lovely.
Tell us a little bit about your knowledge of this track while I try to figure out what the heck is going on here.
Uh, Turns are a little asymmetrical. They're not the same. 3 and 4 are a little smoother. Uh, Judging, which setup did you use? The one I gave you or something else?
The one you gave me.
Okay, so the setup I put in this it simply has the wheels a little towed out and a little bit of front grip added in. So you're gonna have to brake and you're gonna have to be off throttle to win here. My hope is to create more passing. Um, or it's gonna be calamity, and I'm gonna have to sit here and EOL everybody. One of the two.
Right. We've raced at this track in every season that we've done so far in the short track series. I do believe both the asphalt, or I keep saying asphalt because that's what iRacing says. Both the concrete version and the dirt version. Which is your favorite, Flash?
I prefer the concrete version just because the transition in grip makes it more challenging. With the way that these corners are set up, it's a very late apex. In either version, it doesn't matter. So I'm watching like Austin LeBlanc. He's diving in low at the start. That's fast for now. It's gonna melt your tires later. But if you go in a little bit, like a lane and a half higher, and then charge it to the bottom, you'll actually get faster laps later on.
So you've got a lot more laps here than I do. I've only raced here a couple times. The one time I did race here, we had an exciting finish with, I think it was when Cody Johnson and, what was it, Nolan Mines or one of them crashed on the backstretch going to the win.
Yeah, yeah.
It was one of our most exciting finishes. Oh, so yeah, last week. Let's talk a little bit about last week. So Dallas Sullivan was taken out in both races. Uh, I think he's a little upset about that, and it looks like that whole crew's not going to be here tonight. So
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, if that's how you want to play it, then we'll just race with. I mean, whether we race with 5 people or 25 people, it doesn't matter. We're doing this. So, if you don't like how you get raced, then race people the same way back. I don't see a problem with that within reason anyway. I made
right.
that point pretty clear.
Don't expect to get a freebie though.
Yeah,
I mean, you're still gonna get some EOLs, maybe even some point penalties, but I mean, it's part of short track racing.
yeah. If you can't take it, then I mean, if you can't take, I understand getting wrecked in 2 races is the most frustrating thing in the world. As someone that did actually 3 sprint car recruitment races last night, I know what it's like to get taken out. That I was in the pits more than I was on the track, but it happens. It's part of racing. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. You get used to it. And I mean, I've raced this track in official races, and it's not any cleaner than. Heck, I think we're cleaner than the official races.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. And it's another thing. It's not like they're paying money to race here. If you don't want to race here, don't race here. It's fine.
Right. I mean,
We'll
we
do
lifted
just
the
fine
entry
without you.
fees. We lifted the entry fees so that we could get some more
Yeah.
people in here. So there are people who have opted in for entry fees to win some money at the end of the season, but most of the people who joined once we opened up the entry fees to
Yeah.
free entry, optional.
And you, and I don't know, like, this is like a beginner track. This is the track you get with the game along with these street stocks. A lot of people have a lot of experience in them, and things happen on a racetrack. Get over it. I,
Absolutely.
I'm trying to be as nice as possible, and it's not working out to my favor.
Well, in the meantime, before we get to qualifying, which is in 3 minutes, I'm going to put up the points standings for this so far. Right now, the points leader is Austin LeBlanc. He had an awesome showing last week at Lanier. He led the most laps, and then he burned his tires up until the end there when we had the exciting finish that was Roger Saucier and Dallas Sullivan, which is what caused the drama with Dallas getting spun, and he's rightfully
Yeah,
angry about that. So
maybe the second one. I don't know about the first one.
I would still be angry, especially
I
after
mean, I'd be
two
upset.
races. I would be angry
Yeah,
about both of them.
I mean, the first one when the guy has your quarter panel. I'm sorry, you can't go down an extra lane and expect them to lift.
But yeah, the second one, F-Bomb took fault for it. Nathan, shoot. Nicholas Yance, I'll get his name out right. My bad, sorry. Yeah, he took responsibility in the chat. Yep, he pushed hard. And so did Joey Cuba, who is not here for this race. He's going to be getting an LPP, which is last place provisional points for tonight in this event. He said he might be able to make the late model race, though.
Yeah, he got rained out tonight. He should be here.
Yep. So the point standings are, as you see, Austin LeBlanc, Roger Saucier, who won the last race, and because we didn't get a caution thrown, the rules state that the race director, which is me and you both, we discuss on how we going to rule on that, and if it would have been a caution, Roger would have got an EOL. So Roger gets all the points that he would get in qualifying tonight, but he will have to start the race with an EOL. And he's accepted that. So, and
Which when there's only 5 cars and the other crew decided to
not
how to
show.
put this nicely. Yeah, well, you could say not show or just whine. That's another one.
They're probably
But
gonna
then
watch this back.
I don't care. We deal with them enough. It's one of those deals where he's not going to lose that many points starting in 5th.
Right. Unless some other people show up during qualifying, we got 45 seconds. I'll just quickly go through the points. Austin LeBlanc, Roger Saucier, Nicholas Jantz looks like he's not going to be here for this race. Rodney Roberts, Alex Jones, Alan Dice, Joey Kuba, Dallas Sullivan. That is your rundown for the points for this race. Now, I just wanted to point out we have a newcomer here to the iRacing League in PRA, but he is not new to PRA. Dylan Davis, also known as Vega, he's changed his gamer name to Racing Reaper.
Are we allowed to use the qual setup for the race?
No.
Oh.
It's fixed setup, so it'll change it automatically.
It is, and I changed the
I
gearing.
really
That's why
don't
you
know how
want it.
fast my times are at all because I'm used to the Lakeland setup here, and these are quite a bit off of that, so I have no clue how good I am.
That's the same
You're
thing
all
with me.
within
I've
a
been
10 of each
practicing
other.
on the Lakeland setup, and I had no time to get into this setup and practice. So
All right, I'm going to let you do your
I
thing
haven't
during
practiced
the
any this
qualifying.
week, but
I will
used
step
to
away for just a
race
moment.
Street Sucks here all the time, and that was really good, so I have no reference.
I'll be right back.
You're all within a tenth of each other. Don't crash each other. Don't make me do my job. I don't think I have to go over all the rules again. I'm sorry if you get involved in a caution and you get an EOL. That's just how we do it so that you guys can police yourselves. Which, if you haven't noticed, there's a couple people that didn't show up tonight. Because of that, oh well, they're lost some points. Not like they care, not like I care.
I'm gonna get in trouble one of these days. Oh no, I'm unsupervised on stream. Help! This isn't good. Probably should pull this up. See if I'm getting yelled at. I do see F-bomb in the chat, and I appreciate you watching, buddy.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
We are watching qualifying underway right now. Dylan Davis is on the pole. It's nice to see Vega back.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rodney's into the wall. That's going to end his qualifying session, I believe.
There's 4 of them.
Roger is qualifying right now. So he's pulling it off the track. And he's back on the track. Had to get some water. It is hot in here.
There's a thunderstorm from hell that looks like it's coming my way, and we'll see how well this works out. Granted, there's 5 of them. This shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, I will try my best to take over if you get randomly disconnected. You can text me or something if you do. Preferably on Discord because I'll see the little dot pop up. So yeah, are you excited for week 2 here? It looks like we're going to have 5 cars on the track. That's fine. Looks like there's going to be someone, I'm not giving away who, but someone's going to be really gaining on that money tonight.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna go give them their spiel.
Go ahead.
Helps when clicked into the damn app. All right. This is 40 laps. There's 5 of you. You got this. All right? You got this.
3 wide, turn 1. Gotcha.
I apologize for making you laugh, but that's just funny. Good luck and have fun, everybody. That's what this is all about. We're not here to kill each other. We're not here to get mad at each other. We're all friends here. Let's sing Kumbaya and hold hands after this. It looks like, and I guess I'm going to send some congratulations to Dylan Davis for his first career race, first career pole in iRacing and PRA.
Congrats, man.
And so our starting lineup for tonight's street stock race. Dylan Davis on the pole, Alex Jones outside pole. Third place, Rodney Roberts. Fourth place, Roger Saucier.
Roger, I'm ready to battle.
Fifth place, Austin LeBlanc. And I'm not on the track. That's wrong. That screenshot is incorrect. And so is that one. Shannon is not on the track either. That's Flashbang. That's your official.
What you don't know is we're throwing a wrench at them. About halfway through this race, I'm gonna hop on the track and go backwards.
Oh, so you're going to do the Tony Stewart race.
Yeah.
Halfway point, go backwards and see if we can hit each other, cause more calamity than's already happened. They're going to have 50 laps to get the checkered flag here. Is Dylan Davis going to get his first career pole in PRA iRacing on his first career start? I mean, he kind of did that in PRA's PC Wreckfest series, so let's see if he can do it here in iRacing. That was long before you were a part of the PRA, Flashbang.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
That was season 2 of PC Wreckfest. I have a memory like an elephant, so I can just remember it. I don't even have it on the screen.
I was probably still trying to get a cybersecurity degree.
The lights are going to come on the pace car in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The race is getting ready to go. Get excited, everybody. Yay. I accidentally clicked down the channel when I said that.
Yeah.
I'm so professional.
I'm gonna give Saucier his penalty.
And just for clarification, Roger Saucier gets an EOL for last week, and he accepted it. Thank you very much. All right, Shannon. Who's your pick for this race?
I would like to see Rum win something, Mr. Rodney. He gets his ass beat up more often than not in these races, and it's unfair. I'd like to see him just win.
Hey, that's a fair choice, man. I'm just gonna be honest. I would like to see that too. He has the most career starts of all PRA. I think it's at 63 now. The next closest to him's in the 40s. I mean, he is dedicated to PRA iRacing. I really appreciate that about him, man.
Yeah.
He's there to support everything. I wish I could be, but I can't due to my schedule. But, you know, I try to support from the background as much as possible. I'm going to pull up my iRace control. We are going green flag racing here at USA Speedway at Lakeland, Florida on iRacing. We got side-by-side action going into turn number 1. We got Alex Jones on the outside, Dylan Davis on the inside, Rodney Roberts close third place. Looked like Roger got a little sideways coming off of turn 2 there. We're coming out of turn number 4 with Alex Jones. Looks like he's going to lead lap number 1 of this race. He is. They are still side by side going out of turn number 2. Dylan Davis has a little bit of an advantage, but the outside line is faster on the straights. The number 44 to number 54, side by side, turn number 4. Here we are on lap number 2. It looks like Dylan Davis is going to lead his first career lap in PRA iRacing.
Do you see how much room that the outside line is given the inside line?
Absolutely.
Do you see how not hard that is?
And they
It's
go
almost
single
like
file.
It's almost like certain people find that hard.
Yeah. I think they get scared of the outside line, just being honest with you.
I think they do too.
I mean, without experience, it is kind of intimidating. You're on the outside line. You got to learn how to not slam the gas to the floor, because if you slam the gas to the floor, you're either going to slide sideways into the guy on the inside, or you're going to slide into the wall on the outside. So it kind of gets a little bit stressful. I understand that a little bit. I mean, I'm not a very good racer myself. Racing's my favorite thing, my favorite hobby of all things, but for whatever reason, I'm not blessed with the ability to race. I'm just blessed with the ability to set it up and talk about it.
Oh, so I'm not going to lie and sit here and go that I haven't wrecked people in this before. iRacing's a whole different animal. I am not a fast person by any means in iRacing. I'm a top 10 guy at best. I will Matt Kenseth someone to death. But even I know how to use my mirrors.
I got it set up. I have add-ons so that I have a radar and all sorts of things to keep me from accidentally getting into people. I mean, still, I'm going to get into people because, I don't know how to judge my car very well and all that. But, people who claim to be professionals at this, or at least semi-professionals, or have a lot more laps counted than me, they just seem to be a lot more aggressive. Now, Roger's back there scaring me because he has been sideways on turn number 4 every lap so far.
I wonder if he heated up the tires a little too much early.
We'll see. He is in the clutches of Austin LeBlanc. That's your points leader and second place. Actually, they're not 1 and 2. They're fourth and fifth. I'll get it out right. I'm not professional. I'm just excited and I love this stuff. I'm just a huge fan of iRacing and PRA, so, it's a good combination. Oh, Austin LeBlanc just kills the wall. We're going to ride inside his car for a minute. He didn't get an incident point for that.
No, he didn't, because my iRace control didn't even pick up on it.
Right now they're racing single file. Dylan Davis, Alex Jones, Rodney Roberts, Roger Saucier, Austin LeBlanc. That's your top 5 because there's only 5 on the track. Yes, I'm trying to make that funny.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, 11 laps in, they're all still within a half second of lap times of each other. So, my guess is at some point, tires are going to be a problem.
Yes, sir. So, my home track is Ona Speedway here in West Virginia. And typically, this is about the amount of cars that are on the track for every race there. So, it's like I'm at my home track. And no, it's not Pennsboro.
Despite how much you tell us it is.
Well, Pennsboro's like 4 hours away from me. My actual home track is Ona, but there's no game that even has that in it, so. Right now, there's a little bit of a separation between Dylan Davis and Alex Jones. About a half a second. And then that's another half a second back from Alex Jones back to Rodney Roberts, who's in third. We're going to ride on board with Roger Saucier. He likes to get sideways coming out of turn 2 and turn 4 every single lap. I'm going to watch it.
One thing I've noticed is with Dylan Davis especially, everyone else is diving really hard to the inside behind him. Well, not so much. Alex Jones now is following him, but he's just half a lane up from the bottom. And I think that's what's giving him just enough exit speed to keep up where he is.
Want to watch from his rear bumper at Alex Jones right now. As you said, he's following his line. Ever since he's been following his line, he's actually caught up 2/10 on him. So far, this has been a pretty solid race. I mean, nobody's pulling away super big. I love the sound of these cars when they drive by.
I really wish they would stop I wish they would get rid of the creaking noise.
I agree with
It
that.
really kind of freaks you out. Freaks me out just a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, it's like I get we're driving just a bunch of four-bangers, but we don't need the creaking noise. I don't need to feel like my suspension's out of a junkyard.
Right now, we'll just go through the running order. It's the same as it was before. Dylan Davis in first. A half a second back is Alex Jones. A half a second back from him is Rodney Roberts in third. Another half a second back to Roger Saucier, and another half a second back to Austin LeBlanc. It's about half a second each. The closest battle right now is first and second. Alex Jones is figuring out the better speed. Oh, and he touches the wall as I say that. I just cursed him.
There's a fine line. There's a very fine line between having really good exit speed and then just kissing the wall.
Right? This is going to be a great battle for the lead pretty soon.
Yeah, we're about halfway, and those tires are going to be screaming after a little bit.
Absolutely. I talked with Dylan Davis before this race. This is his absolute first ever league race in iRacing. So, I mean, what a way to start your career in PRA iRacing.
So, if what I would do here, if I was Dylan, is I understand that the guy behind me is catching me. I would hug the hell out of that yellow line.
I think that's what he's doing.
Because, yeah, it's so hard to pass. You could do it on the outside. I've done it. But you got to try. I forget who's in second. I'm losing it. Alex Jones. Alex Jones, if he wants to pass on the outside, he's got to start building momentum, and he's got to start building it now because it takes forever.
Yeah, these cars are low horsepower, so it's not like you can just out horsepower somebody. It's kind of like modern day Cup Series in NASCAR.
Yeah.
There's really no... Oh, Roger's sideways again off of turn 4. He's scaring me every single time, man. I think he's just doing that for his sponsors.
Yeah. It's amazing how we're over halfway through this race and haven't had a single lap of pacing.
Hey, don't curse it. And speaking of Roger Saucier's sponsors, Autodesk is his sponsor. I work every day with Autodesk AutoCAD, so I know everything about that. I have worked in that field for 25 years.
Do you mind if I have a shameless plug?
Go for it.
The setup today was provided by Drives Like Shit Speed Shop, where if it drives like shit, well, it'll still drive like shit, but it might be slightly faster.
We need to get your logo and just put it on the screen when you talk about it.
Yeah, I'll have to get the clean version. Boy, do we have some logos.
Was that the creaking noise that you were talking about? I just
Yes.
heard.
You hear it in the car constantly,
I
and it
just
is
noticed
absolutely
it.
the most annoying
That
thing
is
in the world.
that's the absolute first time I've ever noticed it. I just heard it and I thought a door was creaking or something, so I turned around and I've got headphones on, so
It's like when they bolted it together. Every bolt is slightly loose.
that is hilarious. Well, right now, the top two have pulled away from third, fourth, and fifth. So it's a top two race with 24 laps to go. Dylan Davis has led over half of the laps of this race, so he will get the bonus points for leading a lap and the most laps in this race and the pole. So he's pulling the Austin LeBlanc of last week. Let's see if he fully does that. Or if he'll actually maintain for the win. Let's see. We're going to ride on board with our leader, Dylan Davis. I spoke with him earlier today, and when he told me that it was be the first time he's ever done a hosted session, he also said it's going to be funny when he's racing out here with all these oval racers. And he's a straight car racer. He's a drag racer in real life.
Oh.
And so he's got a lot of drag racing sponsors on that car right now. So it's funny that he's got all these drag racing sponsors. He's a drag racer. He's really known for going straight. But he's the class of the field right now, turning left. We're going to give some spotlight to the last three cars because they are tightening up their grip on each other. They're literally nose to tail. So there's two battles going on this track. It's funny, man. We got 5 cars on the track, 2 full battles on the track. And it's every car in the field is in the battle. Our points leader, our points leader in second place are the last 2 cars. So that's going to even out the points if they finish this way. And we have Rodney, who's 4th in the points currently. Without Nicholas Jans here, he will jump to 3rd immediately. I mean, as long as he stays in front of them, he's going to gain some points.
He's still running the Georgia Bulldog scheme.
Who?
No, he's running a blue car. The Rodney.
Oh, Rodney. Okay. You like to
I'm
call
so
him
used
Rum.
to seeing him. Yeah, I'm so used to seeing him as the Georgia Bulldog scheme.
He's AC Delco right now, actually.
Ah. I don't have trading paints on, so I just see basic cars.
Oh. Yeah, he's running the 29 AC Delco. It's very reminiscent of Dell Jr.'s AC Delco. Oh, he's going to take a higher line there. The viewpoint that I had looked like Roger was taking an inside line. We need to watch this really close right now because these 3 guys are getting... excuse me. They're getting really close to each other. Austin LeBlanc's right on the bumper of Roger Saucier. I ran out of water, so now I'm choking. Oh, Roger got into the wall a little bit, and Austin dodges it. He's going to take the inside line on Roger with 15 laps to go. Roger's been sliding it, dude. I think he's burning those tires up.
Did you see how nobody chopped each other's nose off?
That was great.
It's almost like it's not that hard.
You are forever going to bring that up whenever somebody does good.
Yes.
Now Austin LeBlanc is taking the inside on Rodney Roberts. he is wanting to remain the points leader of this series. Oh, and he gets into Rodney. He gets into Rodney. They bump. They touch. Austin's spun it. Are you going to throw a caution on that one?
Yep, I already did.
All right. Austin LeBlanc, honestly, is the only one that gets an EOL on that, in my opinion. But we're going to watch it back.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it back.
Yeah, let me know.
So let's go to Austin LeBlanc, and we'll go here. And we're going to pause it. We're going to make sure that we're in a really good way to see it. Can you see my stream?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Okay, well, it's probably delayed. But here we go, going into turn number 3. And Austin honestly gets pushed under the line. Okay. I didn't see that the first go around. He got pushed under the line, and they just kept on to each other. I mean, really, that... if we're going to give... We're gonna give an EOL. It's gonna have to go to both of them, probably.
I don't think we need to give an EOL here because they're fine
until he spins right there.
Until he hits the grass and spins. Yes.
All right. Yeah. He
so
EOLs
I'm gonna
himself.
let that go.
Yep. No EOL. I get it. Yep. That's why we watch it back. And just for good measure, we're going to watch it back one more time. We're going to watch from the cockpit view of Austin.
I am not going to give anyone an EOL for that one because we didn't have a caution until a single car spun, and that car's already getting penalized for it.
Yeah. They just got it. I mean, Austin shot it in there. He was just trying. It was kind of like reminiscent of last week, honestly, of when Roger got on the inside of Dallas. He was on the inside of Rodney. Rodney pushes him down below the outline. And when he gets in the grass, that's all she wrote. All right. Well, we had good racing up to that point. Let's hope that I'm sure the person that did not want to see that take place was Dylan Davis.
To answer... shit. Am I unmuted? I am. So to answer F-Bomb in the chat, I'm Flashbang. I'm one of the board of directors here at PRA. And, am I throwing a little shade tonight? Slightly.
Oh, I didn't see the chat. Sorry, F-Bomb. Yep, that's Flashbang. That's Shannon Milliken with me in the booth. He is the official.
Well, we're re-racked.
I hear that creaking noise again. It does sound like a door opening or something.
I told you, it's really annoying.
All right,
we're off.
How did Dylan Davis get in the back? Did he take tires?
I think, yeah, some people pitted and took tires.
Oh, man, that shakes up this whole race, dude. Oh, this makes it interesting. With 8 laps to go.
Is Austin LeBlanc going to win this?
Austin LeBlanc, after spinning, getting a caution, is now the leader, and he's holding up Alex Jones. 7 laps to go. He is blocking like crazy. This is not going to end well. Someone's
getting jugged.
Dylan Davis, after leading this whole race, is in the back. Track position at this track is very important.
Yes.
Side by side for the first position, Austin LeBlanc, Alex Jones. I'm sorry, guys, in the chat. I can't pay attention to that. And this at the same time, you keep watching the chat if you want to.
They're booing the hell out of me.
It
It's fine.
is side by side. Alex Jones is Roger Saucier. Is he going to win 2 in a row right here? Is this what we're writing? This is exactly where he was last week in the final laps of the race.
Austin's going to be really low here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We got Roger deciding to go high on the straights, low in the curves. He's really arcing that curve to try to get all he can to make a pass. We're going to have 3 laps to go this time by. We got 5 cars in the field. Dylan Davis has led every lap of this race. Now is in 5th. Is losing time to the leaders. He might just be waiting for a big accident because it might just happen right here. We got 3 wide. Oh my gosh, that was close. I haven't had this exciting of a race in a while. 2 laps to go. Alex Jones, Austin LeBlanc, Roger Saucier right there to pounce. And we got a race for 4th place. Dylan Davis is sideways coming off of turn number 2.
There's no way this ends clean.
White flag this time by white flag. Well, who's going to take it?
Doesn't matter now.
It is a white flag. Austin Blank throws a block on Roger Saucier. We are shades of last week. Here we go. Here we come into the final curve. Austin LeBlanc, is he going to get a win? Is it going to be Alex Jones? Is it going to be Roger Saucier? And it is...
No shit.
Who is it? Austin LeBlanc! Austin LeBlanc with the win! Holy cow, what a finish. Holy cow, what a finish.
Top 3, please go to Discord. Gentlemen, what a race. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Austin with his first, I think that's his first official victory, isn't it? Wow. Wow, that's all I got to say about that, dude. There's the donuts by the winner, Austin LeBlanc. Let's get him in here. Let's get the top 3 in here.
For long, I promise you.
I really hope the late model race is just as exciting as that. I think that is his first official victory in PRA.
I'm going to link this later. I'm going to link this later in the iRacing chat, and I'm going to make everybody watch it to see how a clean race is meant to be.
Is Alex Jones even in the street stock chat?
I have no idea, which I don't know who he is in Discord.
Yeah, I'm trying to tag him and I can't get him tagged. Let's see here, 54. Oh.
Top 3, please find the Discord channel.
Yep. Well, I'm going to pull Austin in here real quick. Austin LeBlanc, your first, I think, official PRA victory. How does it feel, man?
Oh my, it's still processing. Yeah, so that's my first win. I mean, racing Rodney there at the end, I spun. I'm like, oh, I thought my race was over. When we came to pit road, I decided to gamble 2 just right side tires there, came out with the lead, and I just said, screw it, block, and held the inside lane. And oh my, that is racing. That is racing there, boys. It's just amazing.
Absolutely. You just before that, you were spinning out, and a caution comes out. I'm sure at that point you're like, man, my race is over. Well, just explain to us the emotions that was coming over at that moment.
Yeah, for most of the race, I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna save tires, just chill in the back, just stay as close to the second place points guy as I can, just to try and keep my points lead. Then when the caution came out, like I said, when we came to pit road, I just decided to say screw it, because I checked my left side tire health, and it was good. So I just threw on rights there, And I mean, the leader came into pits long after I took the lead, and I mean, I just decided to say go with it. I blocked that inside lane. I was panicking for a second because on my side I kept disconnecting. I thought my internet was gonna crash for the second time, but it held through once again. And I mean, I was just able to. I just can't process right now. I'm so excited.
We are watching the replay back while you talk about those last moments, buddy. I am proud of you. That was a clean race. Yes, there was an accident. We didn't throw an EOL because it was just kind of like, if you didn't get in the grass, that would have been a caution. So let's just rack them up and start over. It was very disappointing for Dylan Davis, but very much something that you needed. Congratulations. Do you have any shout outs you want to make before we move on, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, once again, shout out to my family. They watch every week. Shout out to all the guys racing around me. I mean, that was amazing. That finish was just amazing. I mean, Alex, that was an amazing battle all the way to the end. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but side by side, I got to watch the replay over again. I mean, I don't know how close it was, but that's racing. If you don't like it, then you don't need to watch it. That's what racing should be here.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations again on your victory. First career victory in PRA, officially, because there was some accidental victory you had. But this one, it's not going to get taken away from you, even if there's some type of weird penalty that even comes. I'm not taking the win from you because there was nothing egregious there. So congratulations, buddy. Good luck in the next race.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
All right. We're going to pull Alex Jones in here. Alex Jones, my man, second place. That was a thrilling finish. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great race. I was running second the whole time. It was really hard to pass out there. I was just stuck behind everyone and impossible to pass, honestly. I decided at the end to pit for new tires and just passed my pit box and ran straight over it, and I had to reverse back and lost 2 positions on that final restart. Wish I didn't have that because I might have stood a chance there to catch the win, but got a good restart and was able to battle for the win, but didn't quite get there.
Well, man, that's as close as you can come to it. You were 2/100ths of a second off of the win. I mean, that's as close as you can get to it on a short track race.
Yeah, I mean, it was real close coming to the line. Coming out of the last corner, I was pushing down real low as I could get. And I just didn't have the greatest exit, almost tapped the wall, so I had to quickly avoid that and avoid hitting him. And yeah, so didn't quite get there, but pretty close and a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Will you be in the late models later?
No, I will not be. I do not own the late model in iRacing. So
all right. Well, that means we'll see you maybe next week at Oswego?
I don't own Oswego either, so I'll see y'all in 2 weeks, I believe.
At Bristol?
Whatever that is. Yeah, Bristol.
All right. Well, congratulations on the second place. Well, good luck at Bristol, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Roger Saucier, a third place finish, buddy. You almost had 2 in a row. We thought that might take place. Give us some thoughts on those last few laps there. You're muted if you don't know.
Oh, geez, yeah. I'm already doing great with this one.
It's all good.
Well, I was just kind of boxed in there behind the 54 and the 11. I was kind of hoping the 11 was going to try to 8 wheels is better than 4. The 54, open the bottom up and try to get by them both when they were doing that. But at least they both stayed consistent enough to a lane that there was no way I was getting back by them without roughing them up. And given the way I won last week, I didn't really want to do that. So
I appreciate that. You didn't make us have to do our job.
Yeah. Still don't feel the greatest about how I went about last week, but we live and we learn. So
I mean, a win is a win, though.
Yeah, I don't like winning them like that.
Yeah, we're watching the replay
Field.
back on the live stream right now from your perspective. This is how you saw this race to the finish. The finish was 2/100ths of a second. That was how close they were. You just didn't have any room anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I looked low, and then the 11 covered it both times. I tried to go low, so I just was trying to hope that one of them two got out of shape, and I could have got one of them. But they both held real good line to the end there, and they situated one, finished one too.
Man, you got any shout outs? We thank you for coming again this week. Will you be next week at Oswego?
Yeah, I'll be back around. Kind of trying to make a championship push this year.
All right, awesome. That's good. Good to hear. You're gonna be close to the point there with Austin now.
Yeah, just gonna hope something goes wrong for him at last week. I'm gonna be down. I know he was leading by a couple points going in, so should be down by a few more now. But no, I think we can rebound though. I think we've got the speed this season to do it.
Absolutely. I could see you making a good challenge for the championship this season, and we thank you for racing clean tonight. We thank you, everybody that raced tonight in the street stocks. Kept it relatively clean. There was only a couple of incidents that was even like remotely bad, and most of it was just accidents. I mean, you're going to have that in short track racing. Yeah, any shout outs?
I guess just thank you guys for putting up the league and the broadcast.
We appreciate you racing with us, buddy, and it's good to have you back. It's been quite a long off season.
It has. But alas, we're back now.
Yep,
Having
we're
a good
back,
time.
and hopefully our off seasons won't be 6 months this time.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week, buddy.
Yeah, see you next week.
All right. I went ahead and moved him out of the channel. All right, we got 3 minutes until the late model stocks. You still there?
Damn, I was just muted while you were doing interviews. I did message Vega and tell him good job.
Dude, that's heartbreaking. I want to interview him just to hear his... I'm actually messaging him. Oh, he led the most laps. He'll have all the bonus points.
Make sure that at some point you message F-Bomb and tell him I wasn't throwing shade at him. More the entire BTDY crew that didn't show up.
I think he'll understand. He watches these streams pretty often. I told him in private.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not throwing shade at him. It's just a matter of that whole crew is a pain in my ass, and they're 90% of this are fucking oval problems as those guys. So
I'm going to... We'll see you guys in a few minutes. We're going to get the late model stocks ready, and we'll be back. Welcome back to PRA Network 2. I'm Phoenix, your host. I'm here with Flashbang, Shannon Milliken, and we're getting ready for race number 2 of tonight, the main event, the late model stock car series. Flash, let's talk about that finish at the street stocks real quick. What an awesome finish, dude. No wrecking, no shenanigans, no penalties needed. Just a straight, clean drag race to the finish. Funny to say drag race since Dylan Davis was the one who was leading most of the race, and he's a real-life drag racer, as we spoke about previously. And he ended up finishing in the back. I kind of did a text interview with him real quick, and I was like, man, that's a heartbreaker. Here's what he said. He said, I didn't think anyone would pit, and they did, and I was just hoping I could get back in position on the right side. So
Yeah, I mean, those are the breaks at certain tracks when you pit like that, and you think you think you have a leg up on everybody. I mean, if you watch me in our 2003, that's how I gain 90% of my wins, is I out pit people. But it's an art. It really is.
it is. Strategy is a huge part of racing, especially in the short track racing, because, once, you get behind a little bit in short tracks, the only way to catch back up is the short pit. And so you get a perfectly timed caution like we did, and you see what played out. A crazy finish. So, let's turn our focus to the late model stocks. The last thing I'm going to say is, again, congratulations to Austin LeBlanc on his first career PRA victory. It could have went to Dylan Davis. Could have went to Alex Jones. I think he's already won in the Indy cars, hasn't he? Alex Jones, I do believe. Anyway, now we're switching our focus to the late model stocks. And I've got the point standings to pull up here. Oh, wrong point standings. There's the right point standings. All right, so point standings are as follows for the late model stocks. Nicholas Yantz, F-Bomb, is your points leader. He was involved in that controversial incident with Dallas Sullivan. My bad. Dallas Sullivan last week. That caused him to just go ahead and just quit the race. So, there are 2 people in this race that are going to be EOL'd at the beginning of the race. Talk about it a little bit, Flashbang.
Well, Nicholas Yantz, or his F-Bomb as I know him, and Joey Kuba, or his Koob as I like to call him all the time. They both kind of admitted that they were pushing it into that incident that affected Dallas. We didn't call it an EOL. In retrospect, I was currently dealing with an internet that did not want to work. We should have called it, and they're going to serve their penalties at the start of this race.
Yes. Sorry, I was reading what below just said. My bad. I need to word things better. Yes, I need to word things better. Sorry. There, I just deleted my comment. So there was a comment on a paint, and anyway, it has nothing to do with what's going on here, but I just got tagged, so it drew my attention away. Anyway, that should have been an EOL during the race, yes. But what happened was, and we're going to explain it now live, last week, right at the time of the start of the late model stocks, Flashbang lost his internet connection, and I was left here wondering what happened. And I really was not prepared to take over adminning at that point. I was still commentating the race, and I wasn't really looking at iRace control. And then all happened, and I'm like, oh crap, I missed it. So, in retrospect, we went back and said, all right, here's what we're gonna do to make up for the missed call. So that's kind of what happened there. Did I miss anything?
Nope, that's everything.
I got distracted right in the middle of you talking with below pinging me. So we got the point standings up. Nicholas Yantz is the points leader. He will take an EOL if he gets the pole. He will still get points for the pole position bonus point, but he will still have to start in the back. Joey Kuba will start in the back. So what will happen is we'll give them both an EOL, and whatever position they are in, like if F-Bomb Nicholas is ahead of Joey in the qualifying, he will be ahead of him in the field. They'll both be EOL'd, but F-Bomb will be ahead of Coob. Make sense?
Yep, makes sense to me.
And so second place is Alan Dice, and it looks like he is a no-show for tonight. Rodney Roberts is third place. Dallas Sullivan is fourth place, also a no-show. Joey Kuba is fifth place. Sixth place is Austin LeBlanc. Tonight we have 7 cars in the field, and 2 of those people are not the ones from last week. So, and one of them I wanted to talk about really briefly is Justin Brooks. He's new to the league as of yesterday. He joined. I've been informed that he's a bit of a professional racer. I don't know how much. I just got the information on that. He has a over 60% win percentage in official iRacing races. He races in a lot of other leagues with a certain other person in our league that I was given the information from. So, looks like Nicholas Yance is going to have his work cut out for him today. You got any thoughts on that, Flash?
Hopefully it's, we accept everybody that wants to compete in PRA, and I hope that he enjoys racing here.
I gave him the heads up. Let me find it real quick. I messaged him earlier talking about Justin Brooks. And I said, welcome to PRA. I've heard some good things about you. I hope you like racing here. I will tell you in advance, there are a lot of newer faces here. So just be aware that some of them may not have the best car control at times. I appreciate you signing up, and good luck. He said, 10-4 sounds good. I checked my league invites, and I haven't had anything yet. We got that figured out. He's in the race. But, so he's aware that there's, we're not trying to be professionals yet. We're working on that. That's what the Pro Series is all about whenever we bring that back. But this is this is like a catalyst to that. Let's bring in people that may not know what they're doing. Let's coach them. That's part of what we're doing while we're officiating, just coaching. If people want to be coached, a lot of people don't want to be coached, so they get mad when you try to give them suggestions because they think they know it all.
Oh, I know.
They think they know it all, yet they're the ones that are causing all the cautions. So it's like, all right, you're not a good fit here. If you want to race with us, you're going to follow the rules here. And I haven't had a shameless plug yet, but what were you going to say?
It's like, not only follow the rules, don't be passive-aggressive about a rule being called not in your favor. It gets old.
Yeah, I mean, the sarcasm is real.
That's all right. Every iRacing driver thinks they're the next William Byron or Dale Jr. or insert driver here.
I know that I'm not. That's why I'm here just talking about it. Drinking my Dr. Pepper while I do it. So we got about 2 minutes left to practice. Right now on the practice board, it looks like Justin Brooks is here to prove that he is fast. Nicholas Yance is going to have somebody to race with. And I'm really impressed with the third place car, Lance Sater. Like I said, while we were off the air for a moment, Lance, the last time he raced here, I'm just, transparent. Last time he raced with us, he wrecked a lot. There was a lot of cautions called in the last late model stock series on him. And I had a little talk with him and told him, hey, you got to get better car control. And it looks like he might have gotten that. So, congratulations to him. I hope to see him do well.
I think he's going to do fine.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not speaking as if like you said, everybody in iRacing feels like they're going to be the next William Byron or whatever. I definitely am not, and I know that I'm not. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, look at me, I'm so fast. I'm probably on the bottom of that totem pole right there, that position tree. I'd be on the bottom right there, like I already am. The only reason why you're lower than me is because you're number 17 and I'm 000.
I'm actually number 10 in the sprint car series.
That's gonna be weird to see, because you're always
It's actually
17.
my dad's number. I'm always 17, but my dad's number is 10 when he ran sprint cars.
Ah, okay. That's interesting. So we're going to watch some of the practice action here with the last 30 seconds of practice going, and we got Justin Brooks, Joey Kuba with the second place on the board. Woo, look at that. That's exciting right there.
Alrighty, everybody, as practice winds down, thank you for showing up at the late model stock race. If you didn't see the street stock race, well, it was a nail biter. Congratulations, Austin, on your first win. Appreciate it, buddy. But let's keep cautions to a minimum this race like we had in the last one. Use your mirrors, use space, be courteous to the guy around you. I understand that the last lap is the last lap, but don't make me do my job. And remember, if you cause a caution, you and the person who probably junked will also be going to the back.
Thanks, man. I just wanted to say that, and yeah, good luck, y'all. Just try and keep it clean like the street stock race.
All right. Here we go with qualifying. I am hopeful with the finish of that practice with Joey Kuba getting up second. I want to see a good finish for him. Has he ever won a race?
He, in PRA, yes, he's won a couple. Specifically at NR 2003, his first came at the Charlotte Roval of all places.
That's right, I remember that.
I almost junked him and Racer Chick in that race. Unfortunately, I lost brakes in that right before the bus stop.
Yeah.
And if Racer wouldn't have gotten out of the way, I would have junked them both. But he's won a bunch of races in NR 2003. He's looking for that PRA iRacing win, so I hope he has a chance.
Absolutely, man. He is the one that was courteous enough to give us this setup for tonight in the late models.
Rum with the 2106, Lance with the 2107.
Oh, Nicholas Yantz, 2103. He's got a second lap going. That paint scheme is pretty awesome.
I do like. I have trading paints on now, so I can see what everybody actually looks like.
Look at that number 33. It's very hot. He posted it earlier.
So either Lance really worked on his car control, because that's a 20.9. F-bomb with the 20.8.
Here we go. Justin's gonna cross the line. And there's a 20.792. Well, he just said, well, that's all she wrote. I didn't have to do a second lap.
Yeah, we're gonna go home now. That's.
Oh, he did do 2 laps. My bad. I looked at iRace control. He did two laps. So
Coob apparently slid during his qualifying. I feel bad for him. He'll get there. Come on, Coob.
Oh, he had a good practice.
Lighten it up, Coob.
All right, so it looks like this is our starting lineup for the final race of the evening here in the late model stocks. Justin Brooks, who is brand new to our league, gets his first career pole in his first career race. Congratulations to him. We'll probably be, if there's nothing that goes down, I'm not going to jinx it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do there. We're not going to jinx anything. We're going to look to see him and Nicholas Yantz and Lance take the top 3 here. Let's see what happens. They might burn their tires up, and Rodney Roberts could win this race. So, looks like our starting lineup. Justin Brooks first, Nicholas Yantz second, Lance Sater third, Rodney Roberts fourth, Dylan Davis fifth. in his first career late model stock series race. Austin LeBlanc 6th, and Joey Kuba in 7th. And Joey was the one who gave us this setup.
Yes.
I was just looking at the chat. Their chatter in the text chat there. I'll say it right in a minute. What's the restart rules?
Hang on. Give me a sec. Start is on green flag.
I believe every restart after is also on the green flag, but the leader is the control car.
I can clarify if you want me to.
Go ahead.
Just to clarify, when the green flag comes out, punch it. That's the rules for our green flags here.
Good luck, Joe. Keep it clean. Let's have some fun tonight, boys.
All right. Race number 2 of the night. Race number 2 of the season here for the late model stocks. Good luck to our competitors here. Good luck to all our newcomers. Justin Brooks, Lance Sater, and Dylan Davis is our first races of the season. Lance hasn't been with us since 2024. So almost a year ago was the last time he raced with us. And then Dylan Davis and Justin Brooks have never raced with us in iRacing. We saw Dylan Davis lead most of the laps in the first race here at the street stocks tonight. Let's see if he has anything for him here in the late model stocks. The car drives way different, so a different driving style will take point here, right?
Yes, technically. With these cars having a little bit more motor behind them, you're going to need to use your brakes. You're probably going to either you're going to want to back up your entry and or trail brake going in. I am not the best at trail braking. I prefer wide open, but I'm not allowed to do that here.
Yeah. So, as you know, I'm a huge short track racing fan. I love the fact that you can't go full throttle all the way around the track. I don't really have a huge. I mean, super speedway racing has its thing. There are fans of super speedway racing. It's exciting because of the finishes, but we just saw that you can have those kind of finishes in short track racing as well. So, you know, I think that short track racing is far less manufactured finishes than what super speedways are, because, you know, the restrictor plates, the low horsepower, all that kind of stuff is what plays into having a really close finish, because it's all about draft, you know. In short track racing, it's not about the draft unless it's, you know, these long straights on this track will have some draft effects near the end of the straight. What's the great thing is you're going to have to really hit the brakes hard. So I like that. That's my thing. That's why I like short track racing.
Do I take the outside line then, or do I stay inside?
Stay inside.
Oh, is that why Joey said I'm already here?
Yes, I forgot to give him the penalties.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, Coob.
All right, so now our cars that ended up causing an accident last week that didn't get properly ruled on last week, we're making up for it, making them start in the back here tonight. That's going to suck for Nicholas Yance, because he's going to have to get through all this field to get up to Justin Brooks. But maybe somebody else might have something for Justin. And here we go, green flag racing at USA Speedway here at Lakeland, Florida on iRacing. And already, turn number 2, Justin Brooks is already a half a second ahead of Rodney Roberts.
And to answer some of the questions in the chat, nah, commentators don't race. I probably could have raced this one if I wanted, but I'm not feeling frisky, so we're not doing that tonight.
There's no way I can race and do a broadcast at the same time. So
it's hard.
I would.
Plus, with the amount,
there's contact.
Ooh,
Sorry,
almost.
my bad.
Plus, with the amount of complaining I do in the cockpit of the car, it would not be a good broadcast for anybody.
Probably not.
You'd have to mute me.
Oh, Dylan Davis was very sideways coming off of turn number 2, but he saved it. That's going to scuff his tires.
These have more engine behind them. You got to be careful on that throttle.
Justin Brooks is already in his own zip code, 2 seconds ahead of Lance Sater, who's in second. Nicholas Jantz has moved his way up to 4th. He is the points leader for this series, behind Rodney Roberts, who is in 3rd. Justin Brooks, 2.5 seconds ahead. He is in another zip code, dude.
God damn it. Do I have to throw a Phantom NASCAR debris caution?
Well, we don't do that here because that just manipulates the race. Now, if there's a caution for real, yeah, go. Throw it. As soon as you see someone crash and there's an incident point, it's probably time to throw it.
The next time someone accidentally touches the wall.
We're just joking. We would never manipulate the finishes of a race. But anyway, so the battle right now, I'm just going to say it. I didn't know that Lance had gained so much speed. But he's doing good, man. He's pulling away from Rodney. If Justin Brooks wasn't in this race, he'd be the race leader.
I'd say he definitely gets the most improved award within a year. Although, you said, I mean, when he first started, he didn't quite have the car control. But now you look at him, he's C-Class with a 1335 I rating. He's clearly been racing.
Yeah.
So you have to have car control to get up in the licenses. So
right.
He's doing something right.
Yep, you're right. And he has pulled away. Now Nicholas Jantz has made it into 3rd place. So there's a real battle going on. They're shuffling around back here for 4th place and 5th place. Rodney's falling back. I don't know if he took some damage or what happened there. Somehow, my iRace control says that I have 2 incident points and I've not even been out on the track. But we look at our leader, who is about a straightaway ahead of everybody. Almost 4 seconds ahead of 2nd place, Lance Sater, who is about a second ahead of Nicholas Jantz. And then a half a second back is Austin LeBlanc. About a second. My bad. There's a good battle going on here with Austin LeBlanc and Dylan Davis. My apologies. I'm so used to calling him Vega, so it tries to slip out every time I look at him.
And now you know why I can't call Rodney Rum.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
You mean Rum Rodney?
Yeah.
You did it backwards there.
I did.
We are going to ride on board with Justin Brooks. This dude comes in and is just like, all right, I'm just going to cruise.
He is consistently 2/10 faster every lap. That's scary.
He is out there by himself, just kind of showing everybody how much improving they need to do, right?
Yeah. Or cheating they need to do.
And so 2nd place is Lance Sater. Ooh, he got a little loose coming off the turn number 2 there. Nicholas Jantz is catching him, though. This would, without Justin Brooks here, this would be the race for the lead. So right now, Nicholas Jantz, the points leader, is reeling in Lance Sater, who did not race last week, so he has no points going into tonight's race. Neither does Justin Brooks.
Austin LeBlanc just hit a wall, and that puts Nicholas. God damn it! I'm gonna keep doing that.
Dylan.
To the outside, trying. Yeah.
Dylan.
That's Vega. That's Dylan. You're right.
Yeah. The 44, not the 22. So I was able to. So Dylan Davis acquired the number 44 over a year ago when we first started the iRacing League. And he did not have a sim rig yet. Just kind of like Speller has the actual 22, whereas Nicholas Janssen's the 022. You know, while Speller's not here, he's 22. His number's 22. It's fine. It goes with his actual custom number and everything, so it's all good. But Dylan Davis, he got that 44 over a year ago, and someone else joined the league and got the 44. And, well, I was like, well, the 44 was already here, but he was inactive. Now the other 44 is inactive, so there we go. We got the 44 on Vega's car.
And if you're watching this and you joined and you're no longer part of the PRA iRacing League in iRacing, that's because you were inactive for 2 seasons.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's what happened to a couple people that wanted to join back. They had to grab new numbers. They've been gone for a while. And part of that was our fault. You know, while this race is just kind of single file here, we tested around with a lot of different things over the last 6 months. With bi-weekly scheduling, we went away from the short track racing for a little bit on Monday nights. Moved that over to road racing, which actually got a good following. There was, 11, 12 people showing up for those races, so it wasn't bad. But, I said I wanted to do this, and we got it done. Now we're doing weekly racing again.
Yep.
I just couldn't do the bi-weekly thing because I couldn't commit to a 4-month, 5-month long season. So
no, it was an experiment. We had people in the Discord, and we still do, that run multiple leagues, multiple different series that we run. And it was our way of trying to appease those people as well, and it turned out to more bite us in the ass than anything. And it's kind of the thing when we're new into iRacing. Yeah, we're big. We have a 1,000-person Discord at this point, but we're trying to experiment and grow, and you gotta learn.
Absolutely. Well, in that time that I've been watching the battle back there for 4th, Nicholas Jans has moved into 2nd place, 7 seconds back from Justin Brooks. I'm going to give Justin Brooks some time on the camera. I mean, he deserves it. He's in the lead. There he is, all by himself, almost 8 seconds ahead of 2nd place. If anybody knows Justin Brooks and you're watching this stream, discord.gg/PRA, join this league, and next season, go at it. Let's go at it. Let's have an awesome battle for the championship with some fast guys. I don't care, man. Get them in here.
I will say that even though Justin is this far ahead, he is only a couple hundredths faster than Nicholas right now. So either he's burned his tires out a little too much, or F-bomb saved tires.
Well, so far, Justin Brooks got the pole and has led the most laps, so he will have the most bonus points of the race. That keeps being the theme.
Yeah.
Right now, he is on the opposite side of the track of everybody else. As he's coming into turn number 1, coming. I'll say it in a minute. I'll say it right. The track is symmetrical, so I'm looking at the track map, and I lost track of where he's at on the actual track. So there he's crossing the start-finish line, and Nicholas Jans is coming out of turn number 4 right now as he's going into turn number 1. So, yeah, you can see it on the live. He's way ahead right now. But you got to remember, Nicholas had to take that penalty at the beginning. If he hadn't taken that penalty, he might have been able to keep up with him. And again, this race is not over. These guys could get to battling, and there could be a caution that would erase that entire lead. But Lance Sater has now gone down to third. He's got Austin LeBlanc on him. I'm going to go back because my director switched to Justin for whatever reason. He's out there by himself while there's a battle going on, and it switches to him automatically. My bad.
I think Lance may have burnt the tires.
Oh God! He saved it. What a save!
Yeah, I think Lance has melted his tires just trying to keep up. And unfortunately, that's going to start hurting him.
Oh, he almost crashed it right in front of Austin. We almost got that caution that we were just talking about.
I think he might be a little mad at Austin. I mean, he bumped him going into that corner.
I didn't see anything that Austin did.
No.
You keep your eye on what they're doing there.
I am. Yeah, Lance is getting what I like to call, I don't want to say angry. It's one of those, you get past and you feel the need to get your position back immediately. It's not helping him.
We're going to watch from Rodney Roberts' view on the live stream. He's got the best seat in the house to watch this battle. Well, so far, nothing's happened, but Lance hasn't been able to get back up to Austin's bumper again.
No, he's getting tight. You can tell because about midway through the corner, he comes up half a lane.
Yeah, I think he thinks that Austin got into him, but I was actually, there's no incident points, so I can't go back and instantly see what took place there to see, you know, if there was contact.
Okay, no, it's just I heard something and it wasn't good. The game scared the hell out of me. I thought I heard an engine blow.
We got battles all over the track. We got Austin LeBlanc, who's up in third. We got Lance Sater in fourth. We got Rodney Roberts in fifth. We got Joey Kuba and Dylan Davis racing for sixth.
I'm actually going to go back and see what Lance was worried about.
In the meantime, you see Nicholas Jantz in second place, far ahead of third. Austin LeBlanc.
So, Austin did tap his bumper, but that's only because Lance was loose coming off the turn.
Okay, so it wasn't Austin's fault. It just, I bet Lance thinks it is.
Oh, I bet. That's easy to do in this sim.
Yep, it is. In real racing, it is. Especially if your spotter says, that guy tried to take you out. I mean, that just kind of fuels the fire whenever someone says that, you know? So Rodney Roberts is trying to make the pass on Lance Sater now, and Lance has made that car very wide.
Yeah.
And Rodney is not an aggressive driver, so
no.
He is going to make sure to make that pass clean.
Like I said, the problem for Lance is I know it's getting tight on him because he's getting loose, and Rodney's going to go for
to
it
his
here.
inside. Here we go. And Lance is going to shut the door on him. He shut the door on him. You're going to do that a few times. You better be glad that's Rodney Roberts behind you.
Yeah.
That's the PRA Mark Martin.
Although I think a certain red line, he might junk red line.
Yeah, I think that's the Kyle Busch to the Mark Martin.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's he holds no love lost in the track on that one.
Yeah, for real. We've seen it. There's been some incidents over at the other league we raced with, and Rodney got heated with them too. But as long as you race him clean, man, he'll race you clean. You throw a lot of blocks on him, he might get a little bit upset. But he's not going to do it on purpose.
I keep calling him Rum. If you get Rodney to move you were blocking
and that's what's about to happen here, because Lance is all over that. we're not going away from this battle because it's the closest battle on the track right now. And, you know, we might see some action as we close in with 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. 10 seconds separate first and second place.
Justin Brooks just now starts to see the back of the pack. I mean, he's closing in on lap traffic. I don't think he's going to catch him, but
a 70-lap race he would have. 80 laps he definitely would have been lapping the entire field.
Yes.
We have a lot of double-digit numbers. 11, 33, 22, 44.
I think Rom's burnt the tires up. He's starting to get tight too.
Yep, I see that. Well, that battle has cooled off. Let's look at our championship leader, Nicholas Yantz. Let's give him some time with 4 laps to go. I think Austin is catching Nicholas, but with 3 laps to go, Nicholas might just be...
He is. Austin is 0.2 faster a lap right now. I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately, but he is 0.2 faster.
And with 2 laps to go, we are going to give the leader of the race his due. He will get the TV time until he crosses the line. With 2 laps to go, the other cars haven't even come into turn 4 yet. We're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go with Justin Brooks. His first race in PRA. And if there's not a huge mistake on this last lap, he's got Dylan Davis in his sights. But I don't think he'll even...
He walked in here with a card that says, "Enjoy your ass whipping," and handed it out to everybody.
Absolutely. And as he crosses the line, the flash bulbs are going off. He wins the race. Let's look at Nicholas Yantz coming down to turn number 3. He could coast it from here. He's got 2nd place under wraps. 3rd place, Austin LeBlanc. 4th place, Lance is sliding. Oh my gosh. He just kept his cast into it going across the line. Oh man. All right. Well, they crashed going across the line. It was after the finish. Nobody wrecked anybody for the finish. So the final
good job, everybody.
Order for this race.
Feel free to join the Discord for the top 3, please, so we can interview you. And man, good job, man.
So the finishing order of this race: Justin Brooks, Nicholas Yantz, Austin LeBlanc, Lance Sater, Rodney Roberts, Joey Kuba, and Dylan Davis. That is the 7 cars that were in this field. Justin Brooks is now doing his donuts. And he...
Alrighty, buddy. Enjoy your interviews. I will be signing off.
All right. Thanks for joining me, man.
No problem, buddy.
All right. Justin Brooks, nice to meet you, man.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Man, it's good. That was some butt whipping out there. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Been on iRacing a while. I quit for a while, came back, did NASCAR Heat Pro League on there. I think I got a message that said somebody mentioned me on the broadcast about being a pro, but so that's what I did. I did the NASCAR Heat Pro League. When that folded, I came back to iRacing and been running short track since, having some fun at that. And like I said, I wanted to check you guys out and have a little fun tonight.
Well, we had fun having you, man. So where do you normally race? Do you want to give any shout outs to anybody?
I occasionally race in Sarah. I think it's probably one that everybody knows what league that is.
Yeah.
But occasionally race over ASRC. It's a new league I'm in now. Sim 500, lead the pack. That's that's really about it. Spark as well. I ran there and went around late models. That's about it right now.
All right. Well, man, there's not really a whole lot to say. You were almost a lap ahead of the entire field, so I mean, that was just one big butt whooping, and I'm sure you were like, man, don't have a caution with the end of this race.
Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have a yellow. After about like the third or fourth lap, I started backing my pace down a little bit, just saving a little bit of tires, and then I looked at my intervals and noticed everybody was getting kind of spread out. So I picked the pace back up a little bit. Still try to save just a hair where I wouldn't kill the right front, but also keep the pace up. I was just trying to see how much time I could put on them guys in case I did have a yellow and something crazy happened. But thankfully there wouldn't. I enjoyed that long green flag run. I love stuff like that, and like I said, I had a good time coming over here racing. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, we appreciate you joining. Next week we're at Oswego, so if you would like to join us there and bring some of your buddies, come on, bring them.
I probably won't be there. I don't want to own the track. I've never liked the track from watching buddies of mine race there. They all talk crap about it, so I've never even just attempted to buy it. So, I mean, I probably won't show up for that, but maybe the next race after that.
The next one after that's Bristol. That's our season finale. So late model stocks at Bristol is pretty fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, if I'm not doing anything at night, I'll probably show up.
Sounds good, man. Well, congratulations on your first ever PRA race and victory and pole position and leading every lap.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, thank you for letting me come have a little fun.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time.
All right, see you.
See ya.
Guys I race with. Ooh.
Hello there, Austin.
Yep. Sorry about that. I was talking with someone.
Oh, it's okay. I saw Lance was in the. I didn't see Nick in there yet, so I just pulled you in. So third place, podium. How's it feel, man? Justin Brooks put on a show there.
Yeah, I mean, he basically ran away. We had no contest with him, but I mean, P3 still is nice. I mean, compared to last week where I hit the wall early and just ruined my race, this is definitely a rebound. I mean, the whole day just went well for me, so.
Yeah, man. You made some awesome passes. There was a little bit of an incident with you and Lance. Is that what you guys were talking about?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me and him were just talking it out. We weren't really mad at each other. We understood, hey, it was racing. I mean, blocks happen. It's fine. I understand. It was fun. I still respect him. I mean, after all of y'all left, me and him were talking in the chat too. I mean, I told him just to keep his head up. I mean, keep practicing for next week, and hopefully we'll see him next week, and we can compete well then too.
Yeah, man. He was fast out the gate. I wanted to talk to him too, but he's already out of the channel. But he was fast. The last time he raced with us was almost a year ago, and I was just being honest with Shannon Milliken on the channel with me. The last time Lance raced with us, his car control was it was lacking. I would just say that. He was spinning out a whole lot. But tonight, man, he really showed that he has stepped up his game. So
yeah, definitely.
You, my friend, have also stepped up your game. So I don't want to take that away from you. You've been doing really well since your internet's been fixed.
Yeah, I mean, hey, living out here in the rural areas, it's definitely hard to get that internet connection. So to finally get that, I mean, it feels good. But I mean, yeah, just like I said, this whole week, or not week, this whole day was just amazing. Winning the street stock race and then P3 here. I mean, keep that momentum going for next week.
Absolutely, dude. I'm rooting for you. You and Lance, as of right now, are the most improved from last season. So keep up the good work.
Thanks. I mean, yeah, I've been practicing a lot, whether that be in just AI races messing around, or officials, or just racing with y'all. Just to understand y'all racecraft in the other series y'all do.
Racecraft.
I meant to say craft, but I stuttered at the wrong time.
We just have fun here, so it's all good, man. All right, well, you got any shout-outs before we move on, and I'll pull in Nicholas Yance here after you.
Like I keep saying, I mean, family that always watches. Y'all though around me, the racing there was fun. Justin, you blew us out the water. I need to practice a lot more for next week. And lastly, y'all, I mean, the commentators and the officiators, way to go just to make sure the race was clean and make sure everything was handled correctly.
Thank you very much for racing with us, man. We'll see you next week.
10-4.
Have a good one. Nicholas Yance, F-bomb, my man.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh man, I was waiting for this interview. You're the last one. I didn't. You weren't in the channel when I was pulling in Austin there, so I just went ahead and pulled him in. Second place. You had to start from the very rear, so that gave you a whole lot of track to make up. But Justin Brooks, dude, what are your thoughts on all that?
Well, I started from the back, and I tried to out-qualify Justin, and I thought I had him. I put in a pretty good time, and then, his second lap was really good. He put up, pole time, so congratulations to him for getting pole and leading all the laps and winning the race today, man. He was a class of his own. I don't know if I'd have had much for him even if I would have started second, because I was comparing lap times. That's what I was doing before I hopped in the voice channel, was looking at the lap time comparison. He was about, 1.5 to 2 seconds faster on average each lap, so I don't think I would have had much for him anyways, but yeah, man, had a good time today. I appreciate everybody that came out and raced because, me starting from the back, I was a little bit weary saying, oh boy, I remember last week was a little bit rough, but honestly, the group this week was super clean, man. Everybody was really respectful, giving everybody room. So, yeah, appreciate everybody for coming out, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was exciting to watch you come up through the field. There was a few incidents there that could have been, there were nail biters probably because there was cars sideways. It was, you could see people's sponsors on the side of their car coming into the straight. So it was like, oh man, he's going sideways. But you avoided all that, got up to second place, and then just kind of cruised at that point.
Yeah, like me and Lance had a pretty good race going on for quite some time there for second place. Man, he's much improved. I'm pretty proud of him, man.
Absolutely.
Last time I seen him out, he was struggling, kind of keeping the car under control, but he looks like he's got that under his belt now, man. I think he's going to be a pretty good one as long as he sticks with it. And then me and Austin, congratulations on his street stock win, by the way. But yeah, me and him are having a pretty good battle there too for a while. And I thought, after I got by Lance, he got by Lance, and I was like, oh boy. He's going to catch up to me because he was showing some pretty good pace.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, man. Once I got that clean air and I could see that I was putting a gap in him, I just started cruising my race, man. I knew I wasn't going to catch Justin because I'd already burned up some of my grip on my tires racing through the field. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to cut my losses. I'm going to race for second place. I'm going to drive the hell out of this thing, and hopefully we can leave out of here in the points lead, man. That's the main thing.
And that's what you did. You have left tonight in the points lead. You've extended your points lead over, I do believe, Rodney Roberts. Let me look at that just real quick. Oops. I hate when Windows puts that over on my other monitor. Yeah. So Rodney was 4 points back from you going into tonight's race, and Alan Dice didn't come tonight. So, yeah, you're ahead of Rodney, and you beat him by a few positions. So that extends your points lead. You didn't lead any laps or get a pole bonus, but, Justin's not going to be here next week, he said. So you're definitely the one to beat now.
Might have a shot. Might have a shot then. Thanks, Justin. Thanks for taking a week off, brother. You did it for me. I know you did.
And also, Lance, if he would have made the race last week, he might have been a force to be reckoned with tonight.
You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. I was really, really impressed with him tonight. That was probably the one I'm most impressed with because I have a little bit of history with him. So, yeah, so big shout out to him, man. Hopefully he feels good about himself because the fourth place finish, that's pretty solid, man.
He wants an interview so bad, so I'm going to give him one as soon as we're done. But, yeah,
Absolutely.
That's one of the things I was saying on the live stream is that the last time Lance raced with us, he was struggling a whole lot. He caused a lot of the cautions because he was just spinning out in last place in front of the leaders, caused a couple of the leaders to crash a couple times. But tonight, he showed that he has practiced a lot over the last year.
Yep, that he has.
Congratulations again on second place, also extending your points lead. What are your thoughts on the street stock? I mean, that finish was amazing.
Yeah, man, I love watching street stock racing because I feel like it's a whole different craft because they're they don't have the horsepower to really get on with it. You know what I'm saying? But they do put on a pretty good show because everybody usually pretty close to one another. That race was a it's a showcase as to how it should be done. So nicely done out there, street stock boys. I don't enjoy the street stock, so I was not going to partake tonight. I didn't enjoy them last week, and I really don't like this track right here. I don't even like it in the late model. So I just wanted to get this one behind me, get it out of the way. I might race the street stocks next week. I don't know. It's just one of them things where I'm just kind of going to see how I feel that day.
Absolutely, I understand that. And anyway, you did say when we first started that you were definitely going for the late model stocks here, and the street stocks was kind of just a practice.
Yeah, I just like to have a little fun in them things because it just reminds me of my short track racing, around here.
Absolutely.
Everybody in the shit rides out there banging around, having a good time.
Yep, that's the way it is here where I'm from. It's just basically mini stocks and street stocks like that. But yeah, again, congratulations on second place and extending your points lead. We'll see you next week at Oswego. What's your thoughts on that track, and do you have an opportunity to win there without Justin Brooks present?
I mean, Oswego is one of those tracks. I don't particularly hate the track, but I don't love it either. It's a single lane track. Everybody's going to be on the bottom line. It's going to be one of those you're going to have to move people to get out of the way or let them make a mistake in front of you. So qualifying is going to be very important. Track position will be important. If we have a bunch of cautions, we might pit. I don't know. It's just going to be one of the things where you kind of feel out how the car's feeling, and it depends on the setup we bring too. So if we're bringing the stock setup in iRacing, then boy, I tell you what, man, I do not like that setup whatsoever. So hopefully Coob comes through again like he did tonight. Thank you very much, Coob. By the way, big shout out to you, dude, for putting the setup for tonight. I really enjoyed that setup. I'm going to save that one.
Yeah, Coob is pretty good at making those setups, and Flashbang made the one for the street stocks too. We didn't use a default one there either, so yeah. Appreciate talking with you, man. I could talk with you all night, but we're going to move on here so I can interview Lance and close out the night. Appreciate you coming again. See you next week, buddy.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, and yeah, you better not let me talk too long because you know how I am. I like to run my mouth. But yeah, big shout out to Flashbang. Thank you very much, man, for running race control tonight. You for broadcasting, and again, Coob for setting up the setup. Appreciate all you guys, and congratulations, Justin. Holy shit, you just showed me how bad I am at iRacing. Congratulations, buddy, on the win, man.
Thank you
all
very
right, man,
much,
see you next
Nick.
week, brother.
See you, dude. Lance Sater, I guess is how you say your last name. Welcome to the booth, man.
Wow.
I'm just going to say you got the most improved award over the past year, buddy. Tell us how you got there.
Well, I got all these guys on the car. I'm not even going to start listing them, but one of the biggest, I forgot to put the logo on the rear bumper, is EPI. They've helped me a lot. They've helped me from D class to C class. I know the first season I had 17 wins in official racing. In just SKs and late model stocks.
Fantastic, man. That's a huge improvement over last year.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Well, we did on the live stream, so you're welcome.
Oh, God.
Hey, man. I just want to say that if Justin Brooks wasn't here tonight, you would have been racing for the lead. You would have had led laps and everything else. So you had a really good showing in your return to PRA, and I really appreciate you joining us tonight. And that was a really good race between you and Nicholas Yance, and also you and Austin LeBlanc. I know that there was contact made between you and Austin, but I think it was mostly incidental.
No, there's no hard blood there. I know I got loose coming off, and I just tried to get back around him, and I don't know why, but as soon as the car got loose, the car just wasn't the same after that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were just sitting here in the booth. We were impressed with your performance. I was like, man, if Justin Brooks wasn't in this race, Lance Sater would be leading laps right now. And I was impressed with you, dude. So I just wanted to, I know you were in the chat there wanting an interview, so I went ahead and gave you one. So is there any shout outs besides what you've already made that you want to make before we end the broadcast tonight?
I know one of my biggest is probably Duco Performance. They've helped me come a long way. They sponsored a set of wheel and pedals for me, and there's myself with the wrapping the car, and I also forgot to put FFF Bomb back on this car as well, so I'll have to get him on there too.
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of little sponsors on there. I think last time I counted, there was like around 10.
That's a good thing.
I'm
So I see we just played back your finish. You spun it out going across the line. It's quite hilarious, actually.
I felt the car give. I overcorrected. I said, "Screw it, send it."
Yeah, you're going to the finish line. You don't want to let up. So.
Exactly.
Well,
I didn't know how close. I wasn't looking in the rearview mirror. I had no idea how close third was. So I'm like, "Yep."
Again.
No, it would have been fifth. Sorry.
Well, congratulations again on the Most Improved Award in tonight's race, and we appreciate you rejoining us. Next week we'll be at Oswego. Do you plan on joining us again?
If the timing is right, yes, I do. Hopefully I can do pretty well there.
Sounds good, man. Well, we thank you for coming, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
So long.
So long.
All right, so we will end this broadcast tonight. Thank you for watching PRA Network 2. If you want to join our league, it's http://discord.gg/PRA. Discord.gg/PRA. Prodigy Racing Association. I'm Justin May, also known as Phoenix. Justin Phoenix, however you want to call me. I've been your host tonight, with Flashbang in the booth, being our official for tonight, and we congratulate Justin Brooks on winning the late model stock series race in his first career PRA race. We also congratulate Austin LeBlanc in his first career PRA victory in the street stock series tonight at the USA International Raceway at Lakeland, Florida, on iRacing. So long. We'll see you next week at Oswego Motor Speedway.